protein.
Greetings, everyone. Glad to have you here with us on this Wednesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here alongside Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. And you take a look at this home team. They're 10th in the conference, still looking to claim a spot for the playoffs. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Anthony, also Johnson out there. Pointer is out there with Tatum. James is out there with Harris. Then there's Brown. Then there's Price. And it's Wolf in at the 5 spot. DB, what a big game we've got tonight. These teams have been red hot.
Oh, Kev, they are both so confident right now. Tough to predict a game like this. Somebody's going to get knocked off stride tonight. And all I can tell you is I'm here for it.
Harris with it.
Ref's calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Brown. 5 to shoot. And he gets it to go.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Pass to James. Takes it inside. Chalk up 2 there.
Listen, we know this guy has got a solid offensive arsenal. You've got to stay on point defensively.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
James.
One shot.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Here's Pointer. Incredible numbers looking at his scoring averages. He's currently scoring more than 28 points a game. Tatum's shot is off. Harris outside. Pass to Price and taken away by Johnson. To the inside. Here's Anthony. That's in there. Johnson with the assist.
Boy, easy pickings from that distance. More of that, please.
And so here's the home team. It's a 3-point game.
And it was a matchup you thought they would have cruised through, but they actually dropped the game in this series last year.
And here's Brown outside, and Tatum pulls it down.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And that one drops for him.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
And that one's good. Price.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now here's James. His last outing, he had 24 points. Brown right side. Clock at 6. And Pointer pulls it down.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Here's Wolf. He averages about 5 points a game. Now, here's Brown. Tight defense on him. Launches it. Another miss for him. Now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor. Well, Alexander Walker is a guy, Doris, that comes in and does a little bit of everything.
Kevin, you are so right. He can defend at a high level. He's increased his shot making and his playmaking ability. He is a huge part of his team's success.
Now here's James. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. And the rejection by Tatum. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Inside, it's stolen by Harris. James in the post, guarded by Tatum. James kicks to Harris. Here's Wolf. Still yet to score. 5 on the clock. In the corner, it's Harris. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. The three. And it's Price with the rebound.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Pass to Pointer. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
Oh, beautiful pass. My goodness.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. He's checked in for Price. Let's take a look at the numbers for him.
And guys, I think the best way to measure his performance these last 10 games is his effective field goal percentage, which has improved, a sign that his game is in much better shape than it was not too long ago.
Here's Brown. Now the playoffs are quickly approaching. We love this time of year. Doris, it is the best time of the season.
Oh, Kevin, there is no doubt because we start to get the best basketball of the season. The stakes are high. You walk into an arena and you feel the intensity immediately.
And the first one at the line is good. Wagner's checked in for Johnson. And Brown drops them both.
Boy, when you watch this guy shoot free throws, you can see very repeatable motion, and that is what leads to this kind of consistency.
Outside Tatum. They get it back. Pointer passes to Wagner. Some solid defense from Brown.
This guy's such a talented finisher, but the D does just enough.
James with the bucket.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Outside Tatum. Here's Pointer. He's covered by Brown. Pointer passes to Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
Well, the big man, Mo Wagner, getting to it. Nice finish.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Joe Mazzulla. Coach told me Jamal Murray is at the top of their scouting report. He said to me pregame, Murray is the ideal combo guard. He can excel on or off the ball. That is what makes him tough to deal with. You just never know how he'll attack you. Back to you, Kevin. All
right, Allie, thank you for that. Got that one up quick.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Harris outside. Brown outside. Pass to Wolf. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
Now, here's Wagner. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game.
Wagner doesn't lack confidence. This guy puts it on the deck and goes with authority. Nicely done.
Harris passes to Wolf. Down kicks to Harris. Fires the three. Oh, through the foul. Almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot three.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
And DB, with Mitchell out there on the court, we have one of the most dynamic players in the NBA.
And Kevin, let's not forget one of the smartest as well. Donovan Mitchell played for Quinn Snyder early. He talks often about now understanding the game at a much higher level.
And he hits the first of three. That one misses. And he nails the third. Gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. Pass to Bates. Picked his pocket. Here's Wolf. Here's Krejci. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Brown outside. Bates grabs the miss.
Boy, this guy has completely lost his focus. Nothing working.
It's stolen by Harris. A shake. That one doesn't go. Taking it from their comfort zone so far. In this one, 57% from the field. Just 5 on the clock. They set the screen. And no good that time.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Bates grabs the miss.
Yeah, and you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. It's stolen by Harris. And Jete kicks to Harris. A three-pointer is right on target. Harris has got 5 now.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Pass to Bates. Here's Pointer. He's covered by Brown. Pointer, no luck. There's the pick. Three-pointer. Krejci, no good. They time it right. They can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
To end the drought, score the basket. His fourth. He's only missed one of his 5 shots tonight.
Not sure why they sagged off him in that distance. He is very good in the mid-range.
23 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Pointer. He's got 8. Beyond the arc. And that one is off. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. They're up by 1. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
We've got Tatum, and it's Evans in at the power forward. Just 4 to shoot. Right at the free throw line. Johnson with the rebound.
Taking what the defense gives you, exactly the shot you want, just doesn't go in.
Out to the right wing. He's off on that one. Evans with some nice D. Being a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Now here's Tatum. No scoring in this one. Shoots over James. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. And the shot goes in.
Bang, bang. Doesn't get much simpler than that.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Down low. There's a screen. Back to Alvarado. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And, guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Here's Jete. Johnson with a screen on Tatum. Johnson, good.
Oh, it's exactly how you lead someone with the pass. Beautifully done.
Gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. To the middle. Evans passes to Alvarado. To the left side wing. And stolen by James. Here's Jete. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with them. Both teams will make substitutions. Now a look at the hottest teams in the league. These squads have knocked down everything in the last 10 games.
I mean, this is about hot shooting for both these teams recently. 2 teams playing with tremendous confidence. This sure makes for an exciting matchup.
Here's Tatum, and the layup falls. Tatum's got his first bucket of the night.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Well, major height disadvantage. He recognizes that and still able to score it.
Now here's James. He has 5. Johnson the screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's Jete. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Pass to Tatum. Low block shot. Rebound by Johnson. Gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. To the paint. Stolen by Tatum. And here's the break. Here's Bates. He has yet to score. Back to Tatum. There's the pick. Pulls up. Tatum with another miss.
Listen, things aren't going his way right now, but listen, you just keep going. Keep working at it.
Price, the pass to Jete. Here's Johnson. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And he's shooting his free throws to the tune of 75% this season. Fairly standard number.
And that one misses. DB, what would you say is the biggest difference between the regular season and the playoffs?
The level of intensity goes to a level that is so different than the regular season, Kevin. I say it all the time. If you walk into an NBA arena in the playoffs, the tension is so palpable, you could almost reach out and touch it.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, all defensive guard Drew Holiday talked about guarding some of the younger players coming into the league, and he said the game has changed significantly. They morphed with it. They're quick, athletic, and they all play the game a lot differently than when I came into the league. Guys, back to you.
It is a new day. Allie, we thank you very much. Harris has checked in for Johnson. And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
Looking here at some numbers for Brown. He's been on a remarkable tear this past month. And he's among the top 20 free throw shooters in the league. Doesn't waste many opportunities at the line.
And you noted it. His points per game average is unreal right now. He's literally propping up the team's offense, scoring whenever they need him to. Yang passes the pointer. It's hauled in by Brown. Gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. It's Price on the wing. A three-pointer off the mark. Gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Being it up around 45% from the field in the second quarter. Here's Jete, covered by Anthony. Here's Jete, his last outing with 20 points. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
To end the cold streak, and it's Price with the rebound. Price has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Nothing going his way. Boy, it feels like he's forcing it and to no avail.
Here's Jete with 3. Harris. Great D that time from Tatum.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Now, here's Price. Standing at 12. Harris misses.
Boy, the defense hanging in right there, making that shot really difficult.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. On Saturday, then on Monday.
And even though they've found success lately, it always feels nice to come back home. They'll get a chance to reset off the court. And with as long as the NBA season is, you can never get enough home cooking.
Outside Anthony. 6 to shoot. To the middle. Here's Bates. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Krejci passes to Harris. Price kicks to Jete. Fires from the line, and he knocks down the jumper. Jete's got 6.
You love it when a guy can put a slow start behind him and begin to ramp it up.
No doubt, Jaylen Brown is one of the most gifted isolation scorers in the league right now, Dor.
He is one of those guys, Kevin, that you do not want to be defending on an island. Jaylen Brown is an elite athlete, but he is also a three-level scorer, which makes him almost impossible to handle.
Now, here's Brown. Hard to imagine, but the stats are tremendous as he averages close to 27 points a game. That shot is off. Like 6 others he's attempted tonight, he has but 1 basket. Here's Pointer. The shot from the low post is good. He's got 10. 38% in the second quarter. Offensively, they look a little bit confused. Inside. Price, right side. Here's Jete. And that one hits back iron. For the game at 42%. The shot. That shot misses. Just 35%. They've got to get better looks. Pass to Krejci. Brown against Anthony. Outside Brown. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Clearly a foul.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And Brown drops them both. There's 49 seconds left to play in the first half. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
No problems knocking that one down. Pointer's got 13 points.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens. That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. They double him with James. Puts up a 3. No good. Shot missing. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. They lead by 4. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. Before we go any further, a look ahead to the games yet to be played tonight. 7:30 Eastern for the tip-off in that one.
There's plenty on the line in this game. This establishes the pecking order.
Yeah, but it may just come down to which team gets hot. And I don't know which team that's going to be, but whatever team gets hot, watch out.
And moving on, let's jump over to our current game. It's a tight one so far for the home team.
Sometimes it takes everyone on your roster. Guys have to come in, play their roles, and execute.
Yeah, impressive performance by their second unit. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. 51% for the game. Price is out there with Brown. Then there's Harris. Then it's James. And it's Wolf in center. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. Tatum with the screen on Brown. Pointer passes to Johnson. 4 on the clock. And the basket is good.
I tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go.
Price outside. Back to James. Out to Harris. They set the pick. To the inside. Here's Wolf. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
And here's Brown outside. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Johnson with it. Picked up by Brown. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
First team foul.
One shot.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Outside, James. Pass to Price. Just 5 to shoot. Down low. Johnson with the block. Tatum passes to Anthony. He can't get it to go. Gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Brown with the bucket. Neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
You can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish.
Here's Pointer. He's got 13. The kick out to Tatum. Sinks the three-pointer. Tatum's got 5 now.
You love the start to the second half. 3 for 4. Can they keep it going?
Harris outside. Brown outside. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Boy, a brutal start to the half. 1 for their first 5 attempts. Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. You've got to work for better looks.
Leaner from distance. Tries to save it. That doesn't go either for Brown.
And whether he's a great off-balance shooter or not, the leaner's probably not the best option on that shot.
Johnson in the corner. From deep. Bangs home the trifecta. 6 points for him.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Guys are looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. With a break in the action, let's see which teams have come away with the most steals in the NBA this season.
You can't get careless with the basketball against this group. I mean, they'll pick your pocket, and no surprise to see them in the upper echelon as far as steals.
And here's Price. He has 6. Price with a screen for Harris. Pass to Brown. 6 on the shot clock. Looking to get it going, and the layup is up and in. Brown's got 4 points this quarter.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Johnson with a screen on Harris. Pushing it up. That shot, no good. Gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Here's Pointer. Nice shot from the wing. Pointer's got 15.
Well, the size advantage playing a big part there. Just calmly rises and fires.
Price kicks to James. Harris setting the pick for James. Shot clock at 5. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Pointer. He's got 15. No good from 18. Price against Tatum. In the corner, it's James. Pass to Brown. Kicks it out to James. From past the arc. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
You know, for this team to win games, he knows he's got to be much more efficient than he's been.
Johnson, the pass to Pointer. Tatum with the screen on drop. Now here's Tatum. Here's Pointer. Lets the 3 fly. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got assist number 5 here tonight. Here's James. 5 points in the game. And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Jatae's checked in for Price.
Substitution on the court.
Harris against Tatum. Harris kicks to Jatae. Latrey drills it from outside. Jatae's got 9 points.
Boy, defensively, you deserve to get torched from deep if you leave him that open. My goodness.
Johnson attacking. And that one, good.
Boy, no one is blocking that shot. Excellent use of the floater.
James, the bounce pass. Brown outside. No good that time. Gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. Releases. And he connects with the jumper. 8 points for him.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Now here's Brown. 10 points for him. Shot clock at 6. And Pointer pulls it down. Got 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot, guys. It's important to focus on what matters. All-star and multiple champion Draymond Green said winning has taken a back seat nowadays for a lot of these kids. They care about all the wrong things. I hope they understand that this league is about winning games at the end of the day. Kevin, back to you.
It's all about results. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
Now, here's Brown.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Fires away from way outside. He can't hit that time. Hitting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Yang passes to Johnson, and it's Johnson with the jam.
And that's an aggressive move to the hoop, and a great pass there to cap it off.
Yeah, that's something these guys are always perfecting. Beautiful loft on the assist.
Now here is Harris. 8 points for him. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Substitution on the court.
1:32 left in the third. Here's Jete. 9 points in the game so far. Clock at 4. There's the triple. And Pointer pulls it down.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And a guy who has a quick release and has distance to his shots. Derek Whitehurst converts his chances.
You know what, Kev? There's so many things to love about Derek White. He's arguably the greatest shot-blocking guard in the league. He has a knack for making big shots, and the thing that maybe is most impressive is he gets past grenades at the end of a shot clock and has the temperament to stand in and deliver.
And with their hot shooting here in the second half, their field goal percentage over 50% now for the game.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
This one for 3. No good that time.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Power down with both hands.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Here's Jete, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. Now through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Leading by 14. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the 4th quarter. Next. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Anthony is out there with Evans, and it's Bates in at the 3 spot. Brown inside the line. Anthony with the defensive effort.
This is what you call trying to shoot your way out of a slump, and I'm not sure that's the best approach right now.
Nice crossover to get that one.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Jete. Looking to get back on track here. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, the defender all over.
At the line for 2, Jete.
And he makes the first. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Hitting at 52% from the field. They're clicking.
Ball is turned over.
Hitting just 31% in the game. Pass to Brown. The 3. Connects from 3-point range.
Puts one in the eye of the defense. First triple of the evening.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Here's Jete. Taken away by Anthony. They push it up 4 on 3. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this 4th quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Yang. Excellent defense there from Henderson.
Let's say he has not been at his best, but they're winning, and that's all that matters.
Brown feeling it out a bit. Over Yang. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Stolen by Henderson. Brown outside. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. For the three. The shot, no good.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Here's Jatane.
Oh, you got to be kidding.
And I got to say, so surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. And so David Adelman calls the timeout. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Johnson, he's checked in for Evan. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over that break I was able to catch the message that the visiting team coach was giving to his team. And they told the team, let's keep doing what we're doing. We're up. Do not forget that. They told their team to just relax, to have fun, and to finish this one out. We'll see if they do, guys.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you.
Second team foul.
And so here's the home team. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Here's Jate, 6 to shoot. Pass to Krejci. And here's Brown outside.
And really, after that strong first half, he has been in quite the tailspin. Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside. Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Now here's Brown. Baseline jumper. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Outside Anthony. Johnson outside. Fires the 3. Nailed from three-point land.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Krejci, no good. Gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Brown, and Brown throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Turnovers continuing to be a problem here in this quarter. Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Now here is Harris. Pass to Wolf. Now James. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Free throw good, James. And so he makes both from the line.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
James against Tatum. Here's Pointer. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Anthony's got his third assist on the night.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Now here's Brown. Back to Price. And finished off by Price.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Pass to Anthony. Here's Pointer. The three from Tatum. It's good from long range.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Brown outside. Here's Wolf, covered by Johnson. Wolf passes to Price. From deep, James, and Pointer pulls it down.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
And you have to like how they're getting the ball inside this half. They didn't have as much success in the paint earlier, but they're finally getting it done down low.
One shot.
And only 32% from the field. Plenty of signs of struggle by this offense today. Brown outside. James. Rebounded by Tatum. Gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Six on the shot clock. Outside Anthony for three. Buries it from three-point range.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Breaking the action. Let's take a look at our player of the game.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy draped all over him, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they've had no choice but to make him their #1 option on every trip.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. Gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. And some solid looks for them. Pass to Pointer. Johnson with a screen on Brown. And Johnson now top of the key. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Johnson's got 13 points here in the second half alone. James, the pass to Brown. Rice with a screen for Brown. Will it go? It's deflected. Here's Pointer. And GA, you look at all these great European players. Some saying that youth development in the U.S. could emulate aspects of what they're doing overseas in their systems.
Well, it's already going in that direction. Youngsters able to, in essence, go pro from their early teams. But the academies they've set up over there, they are, no doubt, intriguing.
Pass to Johnson. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. From the wing and off the glass. That one's good.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Now here's James Brown. That doesn't go either for Brown.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Here's Pointer. And so the road team gets the W in this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Allie, let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us?
Well, Jamal, I know you have a takeover mentality. Tonight you were focused on passing early.
Terrific, Allie. Thanks. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and the rest of our terrific 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast. See you later.
Gotta get it with a new beat.